everyone, I am back again with another video, and today we're gonna take a look at Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Here I have the white variant from the carrier Singtel. So this is to quickly run through the specifications. It's got a Snapdragon 805 with a 5.7-inch Quad HD AMOLED display, which is a QHD resolution, Quad HD, sorry, which is now also called as 2K display. The major change is in the design, with most of it being the metal rim, the chamfered edges. On the I have the white variant here. You can see white, black, pink, and gold. Looking at the white variant, and we have the chamfered edges. The metal rim feels really nice, feels well built. The moment you hold it in your hand, you know you're not holding the Note 3, which is a plasticky feel. This has solid edges, and this is kind of a curve here. If you look close, it's kind of a curve on top and bottom. I don't know why that is, but it's probably a design. But feels nice in hand, like I said. And the back is the same as the Note 3, but this time we don't have the stitching around, so it's pretty much like the S5, closed with no much to like the cheap stitching. There's no more on this variant. And also from the S5, this fingerprint scanner comes back. And we've got a Sony IMX sensor here, which can do a 16 megapixel heart rate monitor, and LED flash, Samsung branding, and then 4G plus. This is the can do the 300 megabits LTE connection here in Singapore. So let's get quickly started. Before that, the boxing is quite different this time. It's all recyclable materials, and in the box you get the there's a controversy, or rather thing going on around, that this phone has a problem with the glass protector. Now, I did have a glass protector some time back, and I removed it because the edges don't have, since it's a 2.5D glass, the glass does not completely cover the screen. It tends to come out a bit, stick out, and then you start getting bubbles all around. So that's a bit of a problem now, with all the manufacturers struggling to produce a glass screen protector for this. In the box you get the warranty card, the Samsung center information, then you have the entertainment that I think Singtel puts in, or not. It's a coupon for magazines that you can subscribe, and then it's the standard 910G is the model that we get in Singapore, so it's a quick start guide. Got the earphones, data cable, which is now USB 2.0, and an interesting charger. If you look closely, this charger, I'm not sure you can see, yeah, if you see this charger, it's a 9 volt 1 amp or 5 volts 2 amps. So this can actually do, so let me zoom in for you, see if you can look. Yeah, it's 9 volt 1.67 or 5 volt 2 amps. So this can do fast charging, that you can get 0 to 50 on your phone within probably about an hour's time. So if anybody low on battery and has a very limited time, so you can do a quick charge and go for your work. Okay, so let's keep these things aside. And the phone itself, so let's quickly turn this on. I have the fingerprint scanner already enabled, so not a very good implementation, but sometimes it takes a couple of swipes and sometimes no. For example, if you look at here, if let's say I'm using a single hand and I do it like this, it does not swipe. Like this, it doesn't swipe. It does. Sometimes it takes a long time to actually come back. as in you need to do multiple swipes. So that's the thing. So the capacitive keys are back and recent buttons now. It's no more the menu, but if you press and hold, it becomes a menu button. So that's a normal thing, and it's pretty much like the S5. You have the UI pretty much customized like the S5, and we seem to have some lollipop goodies as well, like the recent keys. It goes into the materialistic design with all the tiles coming up here as well, and the TouchWiz is pretty much the same, although it seems to be more optimized now that we don't have much of a lag in opening applications. But yes, definitely, again, Samsung has put in a lot of bloatware as well, like the which has like Galaxy Essentials, Galaxy Gifts, Galaxy Life, and a lot of Galaxy stuff. Galaxy Life is good application. Basically, you can get some discounts, vouchers, specifically customized to your location. Also, along with that, this Quad HD display has a bit of a problem when you do different angle view. You get kind of a tinted. I think that's probably because of the 2.5D glass, but otherwise the viewing angles are great, no problems with that. And it's got the same magazine UI, but this time the flipboard has been a bit more optimized than the previous versions of TouchWiz. You can definitely do your one-handed operation here, which can bring your screen to a smaller size. I think we need to enable it for people who find it one-hand operation really tough. What I can do is I can go to display and one-handed operation. I'll turn on the reduce screen, and now if I do it gets small, so you can pretty much use your phone in one hand. It comes up with your capacitive keys as well here, so it becomes an on-screen key button, home, back, volume up and down. So it's like a mini Note 4 mini you have in your hand. You can always go back to your normal size, just pressing the key. Another thing is it's using a 3220 mAh battery, just a tad bigger than the Note 3. But so far I can say with my personal usage, the battery seems to be okay. You get about 5.5 hours of screen time on, with about 16 to 17 hours of standby. So that's a good optimization in terms of screen, really. So that's one of the things I've seen. And I'd like to talk to you today about the Spigen case. I've never used a case before, but this is the capsule case that I'm using it, and it's probably about $20 here in Singapore, $25. This case is a bit nice feel at the back. It's got a rubbery finish at the back. It's a TPU case, but it has a power volume button engraved here, and this side you have a power button engraved, but it's not that thick at the moment if you hold it in your hand, but at the same time it adds a bit of a heft to the phone, but definitely has a very good protection, especially because this being a metal all around, it tends to scratch very easily, so it's always better to have a case around to protect your accidental drops. So this pretty much covers the phone and gives kind of a small lip on the top, so your screen does not hit first when it falls off the floor or anywhere. But I did find a bit of a problem with the heart rate monitor to be used with the case on, because it brings up, it raises the opening here, so you can't pretty much touch it, but it basically covers your protruding camera, so that's not touching your table anymore when you keep it. That's one of the things. And but the case feels really nice. It feels sturdy in your hand. You know that your phone is secure and it does not give that big heft like the other OtterBoxes or whatever. So that's, I think, all I'm going to cover today for the Note 4. If you have any questions, any comments below, please leave them. Hit like if you like this video and subscribe for more videos. Thanks, and bye.